Hi guys, today we're going to react to Rondo of Nightmare by Babymetal. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from Jim Nusbaum. Thank you, Jim, for yet another Babymetal request. We appreciate all your support.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate the ongoing support. Thank you so much.
I don't think I've personally mentioned it enough, but these intros with Kami Band, I know they alternate over the years, but these intros are just beautiful. They just get you ready for the singing part, but there's something incredibly exhilarating, and I think it's part of the reason that I almost every time we react to Babymetal, I repeat the sentence, I wonder what it's like to see them live, is those intros. Beautifully done.
It's such a pleasure to see them every time because they're such a, I think, an accomplished band. They're all very good at what they do. They know how to put on a show. You can almost look at them separately to Babymetal. Like I could see a live show with just Kami Band. It seems to be picking up in energy in some way. I can almost even see it more clearly that I could be buying a ticket just to see Kami Band live. It's just fantastic. And that little solo that we heard there reminded me of Steve Vai. That was pretty fantastic there. Yeah.
I love it when they do these types of showcases. The fact that it's an intro, it's like very exhilarating. It's just pure fun. Even when they do it in mid-songs, when you suddenly hear a stronger presence by Kami Band, it amplifies the experience.
That awesome bass solo was fantastic. As I was watching it, I was actually reminded of the bass player from Ningenisu. It's like a smaller or skinnier version, you know what I mean?
is a proper schooling of kami band capabilities. Just a beautiful display. Very good.
We got to see more of Kami Band and also more sort of solos that focused on each one of them. That drum solo at the end was also another awesome one.
Yeah.
It also brings you to a point, and I think that's how it works on the audience as well, that you are by now, kind of ready to see the girls and start thinking about how they're going to pop up out of nowhere. Are they going to come out of the floor again? Are they going to come from the ceiling? Are they just going to appear? So yeah, that's kind of where my mind started going at one point towards the end there.
I'd wager that whatever it is, it'll be high gear. We're seeing Su-Metal and listening to her beautiful metallic voice, but I'm not seeing the other two girls. I said whatever it is, it'll probably be in high gear. This feels to be a serious song. I didn't expect that. I don't know why. It feels more dramatic than some of the songs that we've reacted to lately.
Yeah, it looks like it's Sue on her own at the moment anyway. What you're saying about this being a more serious song, it kind of makes sense even with what we're seeing. A lot darker images sort of fire coming up and stuff like that. And also the lyrics, probably the darkest we have seen from Babymetal.
Also, you know, a big hint is the title has the word nightmare in it, so it's not a surprise that it's more dramatic. Yeah.
Feels like Su-Metal's telling us some kind of a story, and there's an element of sort of pleading. So she's kind of playing the character that she's singing, the narrator of the song or whatever you want to call it. It looks fantastic. I assume that's why she's by herself, and also there's no choreographed dancing here with the other two to kind of maybe take away from that. I'm not sure. It's just kind of a guess. You referred to the title before, to the word nightmare, and the song is called Rondo of Nightmare. The word rondo, I think it's some kind of an element to do with music composition or something along those lines, but from what I think it means specifically here is I think rondo comes from the word round, and here I think it's meant as cycle, and this is a cycle of nightmare, because going through the lyrics it seems to be describing the inner thoughts and inner turmoil that's going on in somebody's mind, somebody who is basically descending into madness, and it describes it as that sort of darkness that this person is feeling chasing them within their own mind, and they're trying to escape it. Definitely the darkest kind of theme that we've heard from Babymetal so far. That and Ratatata.
Yeah, I was gonna say the vibe you get from her singing is pleading. We've seen Su-Metal before portray like a dramatic character as she conveys that serious feel, but this is the first time I've seen her vulnerable. I think that's where the slower pace and the pleading vibe comes from. And I think that's the focus. They're trying to convey a certain message with the severity of the lyrics. I think that's why there's no, as you said, there's no choreography, so you won't get distracted. the subject matter feels to be dealing with manifestation of ongoing anxiety. I could be off, but it feels like the anxiety that a rock star might have, and the nightmares being a manifestation of that, or it has to do with a specific story that I'm not privy to.
I think it's to do with either anxiety or depression or something like that that leads someone sort of to a dark path within their mind. Sort of, like I said, descending into madness. That second line of the song, the insanity rampant in the shade, the laughter resounds around. It bears its fangs and its eyes gleam, I can't escape from it. So it's somebody, being chased by their own demons, whatever they may be. So it could be any of the things we mentioned or none of them, It seems to me that that's kind of where it's going.
The mind immediately goes to find the connection, to find reasons why this person is experiencing these nightmares. And I have nothing to go on aside for the fact that the narrator, Sumetal, is handling a very demanding career. It's like a reason for anxiety, but yeah, it could relate to many people.
Yeah, it's possible, but I'm not sure if she wrote the song. I try to kind of remind myself of that it's not always a representation of necessarily her or them. Trying to look at the lyrics separately, it just seems like it's something along those lines. It's like a cycle that the person is trying to find a way out of, but doesn't seem to be able to, and is getting into that despair of I'm never getting out of it. So kind of surrendering to it in a way.
That silent part took like a tragic turn. Not tragic, but maybe a mourning phase, like something that is helpless, like a condition that can't be helped.
I think that might be the part of what I was referring to before, where she kind of stops running and surrenders to it all. Wow.
Oh, beautiful. This performance is slightly different. Sumetal's not engaging with the audience at all. She's in a trance. She's got to get it out. This is what planted in my mind the possibility that this has to do with her, that this is something that she experienced herself, even though she might have not written the lyrics to the song.
Much like other musicians, sometimes you sing something that you didn't write, but you still find a connection to it in order to perform it a certain way. And I think she's definitely performing here and magnificently. There's less of an interaction with the audience, obviously. Yeah. That part where her voice went kind of different and then she kind of came out of it again, that was beautiful, and I think it's there to show that sort of despair. There's that line in the pre-chorus that says, if I can no longer get out of here, won't you show me your figure? So it's almost like the narrator does not even know what they're facing. They can't put a face to know what this is, and she's basically saying, I surrender, so if I do, will you show me what you are, who you are? And at the end she says, I can do nothing but fall into the darkness, and that's like complete surrender. Just beautiful, intense, the magnificence that is Sumetal.
Listening to Sumetal's solo performance here, it kind of makes me curious about what it would be like to listen to an acoustic version of something that Sumetal was singing, or some sort of ballad, something stripped down, just Sumetal and her beautiful metallic voice. It has like its own area of exploration, to me. Maybe some form of performance like that exists, but I'm very curious about it.
That would definitely be something. We got a little bit of a taste of it here, I guess, in some way. And yeah, it kind of plants the thought in one's head, I guess. Awesome performance by her here and also by Kami Band. That was just totally ass-kicking. Thank you, Jim Nusbaum, for another awesome Babymetal request. As always, we appreciate the ongoing support. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah, thanks, Jim, for requesting this song. We enjoyed reacting to it very much. Very dramatic, nice change in tones for Babymetal, at least from our perspective. Beautiful. More like this would be much appreciated. Thank you for all your ongoing support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee so we'll get a chance to get to it. The link is at the top of the description below. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As always, our Babymetal reactions playlist should be up on the screen sometime about now. Give it a click, check it out. Let us know what you think. We hope you enjoy it. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then, guys. We appreciate all the support coming our way. Keep it coming. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.